All government spending must be paid for, and you pay the bill. Not only through taxes, that's obvious. You pay for government spending through inflation. Robert Carling's research demonstrates in detail how government spending drives inflation. We'll demonstrate with a balloon. When state and government spending goes up, things become more expensive. In Australia, public final demand, essentially government spending, has increased by 56%. This excludes transfer payments, such as welfare payments, or JobKeeper. In fact, during the pandemic, transfer payments surged by over 70%. But this isn't just a pandemic issue. Government spending has been rising since 2015. This is partly due to poor management and unchecked programs like NDIS. As a side note, CIS warned back in 2012 that NDIS will become a massive government program, starting big and growing into the new leviathan of the Australian welfare state. But that's another story. As you can see, inflation is getting substantial. Everything is more expensive. It is a cost of living crisis. Now, the RBA tries to deflate the balloon by increasing interest rates. And that does work. However, if state and federal governments keep spending like there's no tomorrow, it won't make a difference. These policies counteract each other. Now, if the pressure becomes too great, the economy might simply pop, causing economic disruptions and runaway inflation. So how close is Australia to going pop? Let's look at the numbers. Private final demand, which was $1,856 billion in 2023-2024, plus public final demand, that's $743 billion, equals our domestic final demand. And it's the domestic final demand that contributes to inflation. When people and governments are spending more money than businesses can keep up with, there's an increase in demand, but not an increase in supply, prices increase, and that contributes to inflation. The RBA tries to decrease inflation by increasing interest rates, making it more expensive for private individuals to borrow. However, if the government is still spending more money, then it won't make a difference because it takes both the private final demand and the public final demand to make the domestic final demand. The inflationary cycle only stops when spending slows and prices level out. At the end of the day, interest rate manipulation only goes so far. Government spending must be decreased. If you're the kind of person that wants all the detail and all the data behind this video, check out our recent paper by Robert Carling, Government Spending and Inflation, at cis.org.au.